YVA Trades.
Hey, welcome to YVA Trades. My name's Josh, and it is Thursday. That's a look at my profit right there. My weekly candles for my total year profit. I'm getting up close to $42,000, and I would love to get there today after this pullback. Green day on Wednesday. I didn't trade yesterday. I hope yesterday. No, wait. What's today? Thursday. I didn't trade Wednesday. Anyways, let's go take a look at the charts, and we'll see if we can find something to trade today. And here's a look at the SPY, the S&P 500 on that daily time frame. I see yesterday we had us a nice little red candle there. All right, so does that mark the top of this current bounce on the daily? That's what I'll be watching. We have a price level right here, the low of yesterday, 448, and I'll be watching that on the hourly time frame. If we lose that level, we could possibly have ourselves an hourly trend change, a lower high, and a lower low. Hourly trend change to the bears would mean our top is set on the daily, and we'd be looking for consolidation on that daily time frame, which is perfectly healthy, and we're due for that. Morning, Parabolic. How are you this morning? I don't know if you traded yesterday. I don't know if there's anything exciting that happened yesterday. I didn't even look. Let me see here. So that is SPY, and nothing wrong with that. Definitely due for some consolidation, but we'll see what happens. So, hey, Dragonfire, welcome. What's GM? GM. Oh, is that the stock ticker? Is that what you're saying? GM? Let me see, make sure I'm recording. Okay. If that's what you mean, GM, it's a large cap stock, but I don't really trade that one. But it's gonna do probably what the rest of the market's doing. There's like an EV IPO. Oh, good morning. I got it. Okay. Good morning to you too. I'm a little slow. Gee, okay. So here we go. I'm not real good with the acronyms. My daughter, she uses some of the acronyms, and I can't keep up with them anymore. There's just so many, but GM, that should be a given. But we're dealing in a market here where we use things that look like acronyms, which are called tickers. So APLM up a whopping 120% this morning. I didn't trade this one, but if anybody did, hope you made money on it. It was a pretty good move there first thing when the scanners started lighting up. So we're consolidating now. So that's my number one pick. Besides that, I don't have anything else really that I'm too interested in here. I might watch Wave D just for fun, but Bivy is not. I mean, it's got a nice float. There's no volume, and it's pulling back in the hourly. And then there's Frey. So I'm not gonna get Bivy. Oh, that's stupid. Wave D. I don't know. So I'll pull it up over here. So these are my scans that I use. It's from Trade Ideas. And I've been using Trade Ideas for a few years. I found that they gave me the best bang for my buck, so to speak. I can really go in and change a lot of the options and tell it what I want to find every morning. On the high of day scan here, APLM is pretty much the only thing. So I'm going to go over here and take a look at these and see what we have. So the larger time frames, look at that massive hourly candle. Big old candle there. 15-minute consolidation is underway because we lost the low of the previous candle. So we lost that low as an inside bar bear break. So we're looking for the bottom of that pullback and a trade to take maybe first thing if the opportunity presents itself, being very cautious because we are extended on that name. So not a lot of price action to go off here on the 5-minute time frame. We had a set of inside bars and a bull break, and now we're pulling back again. We have a support down in this area. Do I think APLM might sell off at the market open? It's possible. It depends. It has news, so it has a catalyst. I forgot something about lung cancer. And this one, if I look at it on the daily time frame, we haven't really had any huge moves like this, at least not recently. This one IPO'd, looks like, back in April. And so we're all the way up here. That's a pretty massive gap up. So we don't have a lot of data there to go off of. Sometimes you can look back and say, yeah, when it gapped up, it sold off. But so yeah, it could sell off because we're extended, but nobody knows really. We are coming down to a support here. We have a nice falling wedge pattern. So that can oftentimes be the sign of a reversal on a larger time frame. It's not the best falling wedge, but you can see we're getting lower lows with not a lot of follow through. So you get a lower low right into a bull move. Another little lower low. They got some follow through here, but now we have another bull move. So right now it's a 5-minute uptrend, even though it's 15-minute consolidation. So the time frames aren't quite lining up there, but that's okay. We don't really have a good 5-minute higher low back here. We have this sideways consolidation. So you do have, so it's really like what level are people watching here? You have 3 levels there. You have the volume weighted average price. If I'm looking for a 5-minute higher low, I would like for this to be it and see us make a run back up to the high. But we'll see what it looks like here in another 5 minutes or so. I want to take a look at Wave D. And the reason I don't like Wave D so much is because big move up, hourly inside candle. Now this one's at the lower end of the range of that last hourly candle. It's almost halfway through, so a lot could happen still. But on this 15-minute time frame, we really had a little equilibrium bear break, and now so the bears are looking for more follow through to the downside there, possibly. And see it's trading below the volume weighted average price. I don't really know that I would even trade this one, but it's the only other one I have to watch right now. And I am down a whopping 20 cents this morning. Back over to the scanner. Let's see what LX looks like. It just popped up. Oh, that looks like a one and done to me. Doesn't have news. I don't think there's anything there. These are the down gappers, but I don't really trade them. I just have them there so I can see them. I don't know why. I'm bullish pretty much all the time. Just kind of get an overall feel of what things are doing. Hey Andrew, good morning. Can you explain to us why you think APLM is good to trade today? Well, for one, it's on the gap scan, so the reason why it's a good trade, and it's possible it already made its run pre-market. We don't know. It could just sell off the rest of the day. Sometimes that happens. But it's got news. It's got some kind of news to do with lung cancer. And so this is a pretty big breakout. If you look at the daily time frame on it, we haven't really had a big breakout like this in quite some time. I guess we did way back here. That's weird. For some reason my chart isn't showing up. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I'll go back over here. So AP, I was looking at the daily on that right here. So we're trading up in this area. It made it all the way up to 220. And so it's a pretty good breakout, but one thing to note is we are trading below these averages. So it's got a lot to overcome. It had a day here where it gapped up and sold off. But as far as why is it a good stock to trade? Well, because it's got news, it's on the scanners, so a lot of traders are going to be watching it. So if it gets enough attention from the bullish side, you know, you might see further upside on it. So I'm just going to look for a pattern. And so it's got 14 million shares traded. That's a lot of shares for this stock. The relative volume on it is a 1. And the float's a little big. So I'm a little hesitant because of the float, 65 million. I usually look for on a stock this cheap, I look for something around 20 million or so or less. But I mean, it can still move. It just depends on how much interest it has from other traders. Because there are plenty of other stocks you can trade this morning. But if you're looking for something that's moving all on its own, regardless of what the market is doing, this could be that stock. But we got to see what this consolidation looks like first. So we are trading down here at the volume weighted average price. So hopefully, Andrew, that answers your question a little bit. See, the market here is coming back down to that low of yesterday. Bears want to confirm a hourly downtrend. So here we are kind of breaking through this level. And if we drop below that, there isn't really a lot of support down here. What level are you going to play off of? What level are others traders looking at? We didn't really form a good high or low. There's a psychological $1.50, but can you short that stock? It depends on the broker that you use. Right now it shows here on my screen, right? So I don't think you can see that. Let me see, can you actually, yeah, right up here. It shows HTB, which is hard to borrow. So for me, that means I can't short it. Well, I could. It's going to cost me money to borrow the shares if there are any available. So I don't even bother. So we have a minute to go till the market opens. I'm going to set my stop loss parameters. I'm going to set mine to 15 cents based on there's a 12 cent candle on the 5-minute time frame. That's really coming down now. So that would get me in the stock in about 667 shares for a $100 risk, but I don't think I'm going to jump in it right away. And wave D, I'm going to get rid of that one. So 10 seconds to go. Only watching one stock. Wow. It's kind of crazy. I might play this for a bounce right away. I'm just going to try it. Oh. Whoops, I don't have my order set up right. Trying it off of that support, even though we're not down there yet. With a really wide stop loss. See if we can get a bounce up to the volume weighted average price. I'm going to get back out. Just take a $19 loss. I don't think I trust that level. Huge dump. What's the yeah, it really did sell off. So 15-minute consolidation, you could look for the what we need basically is a 2-minute setup. So I'm not really interested in this one right now. KNTE doesn't look too bad on a larger time frame, but right now it's not something I want to get into. Get myself back to the 1 minute. So yeah, selling off right now. M, the ticker M. $13 ticker. Pulling back. Yeah, that's not too bad. Got your high of day up here. Resistance there. Pretty big volume here. I don't know which level there I'd want to play off of. If I did at all. Looks like the spread is a little wide on it. So it's a double top on the hourly of the 15. So I put in a bid order there. So my bid order got filled. I'm only looking for a quick pop if it'll give it to me. $14 psychological level. Got some lower wicks. I'm gonna jump back out of it. Take another. I got two $19 losses. How do you like that? So where would be a better level on this one? One thing I don't like about this one is we broke the high. So we broke through the high right here first thing, but it failed. So that means it needed more consolidation. Oh, you're long Tesla. Good old Tesla, huh? I don't think I've ever traded Tesla. Coming on down there. There's a support down there. I really don't want to do a market order on that. See if it blows through it. Basically, it's 15-minute consolidation, so this thing could pull back quite a bit further. Yeah, I'm going to get back out. So I tried it a couple of times there. Nothing on my scans yet. Long Tesla, what's the market look like? So let me see, Tesla here. So we have ourselves an hourly downtrend, just looking for a bounce on the hourly. Looking for a 15-minute higher low. But we're fighting the EMAs on this one. And if I compare that to SPY, man, my mouse is laggy this morning. Kind of hard to compare that one. Yeah, Tesla being the weaker name in one of the weaker names of the S&P 500, I'd be cautious with it. If SPY rolls over, Tesla's definitely probably going to go with it, unless it has news today, which I don't think it's news. There's any news on it. Sono. Wow, that's a nice move. So I am 0 for 2 this morning. Should I try to make it 0 for 3? Let's go back to the smaller time frame here. Okay. Waiting for my order to get filled out here before I can jump in it. I like the move off the volume weighted average price. The volume looks pretty good. I don't know if I'll get filled there on that limit order. I'm going to add to this on the way up. See if we get a breakout over 13. Could be an equilibrium territory here, so I probably should take the profit quick. That 1 minute candle is about to close. I don't know if Sono has news on it or not. Looks like there's something over there. M is toast, huh? Yeah. I mean, it's a 15-minute, still holding 15-minute support, but yeah, it's not looking too good. Why do I always have a fruit fly flying around my face? My trading companion. Volume is starting to die off on SONO. But M is bouncing off of that 15-minute support. Take partial profit there on Sono. Get out the rest there. So that was a quick little win. Not quick, but plug is on the scan. PLUG. SPY on the hourly time frame. Need to hold that level. Daily, it's just an inside range. Yeah, it seems like there are some things that are kind of rebounding right now. Oh, this one, Sono, again, I'm going to jump in it a second time. It's not moving very quickly though. There we go. Just take that profit quick. I think it's going to break through the high of 1284 there. But I was a little concerned it might consolidate. What I was looking for was this. But we didn't get it. And then the break. That's okay. APLM is rebounding. Yeah, it's finding a temporary bottom on that 15-minute, but that's a pretty sizable pullback down to $1.50. So it found some support there. I don't know that I'm really interested in APLM. Not right now. So you can see here on M, we had a support down here at the 15-minute. Let me get rid of this one. Right there, and then if I go to the smaller time frame, we bounced right off of that. So we have an equilibrium on SPY on the 1-minute time frame while it decides which way it wants to go. I'm gonna get you. Every time I'm about to smash it, it just like disappears. Oh, I know what's going on here. I don't have... There we go. Now my chart's showing. I almost jumped into plug over here on this pullback. There's kind of a resistance down here. You got the EMA, but I just wasn't sure. I don't know. So when I was looking, oh, let me see here. What time is it? So we have 1.5 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. I was thinking about buying this pullback here. So the volume's getting a little lighter. Spread's still okay. I don't know how many... Yeah, I don't know how many shares Sono has in its float. Doesn't show me the float over here. I could probably pull that up somewhere else, but... So now you could use the strategy that some people might use. I see on the 5-minute, we have a lower high on every single candle coming down, and you could try to play for the first 5-minute candle to make a new high. I've never had a lot of success with that, but you got to look at the larger time frames too, at what they're doing, and you kind of want to uptrend on the larger time frame when you do that. A little late on Sono there. Maybe I was a little... I'm just going to go ahead and flatten it. So that at least puts me to green on the day. So far, this one is an uptrend on the 1-minute. It'd be nice if we could bounce from here and continue higher over that resistance, but the volume looks good. No big red volume candles, so no red flags there. Yeah, M has lost its 15-minute support, and now hourly consolidation is underway on that one. APLM's given back almost 75% of its move. I'm glad I didn't buy plug because it dropped even lower. So if I'm looking at SPY and looking at the monthly time frame, see on SPY we have this definite monthly higher low, looking up for that higher high. And we've lost the weekly downtrend. But if you look at Tesla, Tesla doesn't have a weekly uptrend. As a matter of fact, it's in a weekly downtrend. So it's definitely weaker. That monthly here, we have not confirmed a monthly higher low yet. It's just an inside bar. So when SPY does roll over, Tesla's bound to roll over, and the bears will be looking for that lower low maybe on the weekly. That's long term, but I mean short term there may be something good. So on Sono, if we lose 1259, we'll look for 5-minute consolidation. I'm going to buy this. I'm going to get back out of it for a small profit. Oh, boys and girls, I think this is a slow day here. What, anybody make money yesterday? Was it a good day yesterday? Let's see, Bivy, what did it end up doing? It's moving up, but really light volume. Hey, Dragonfire, thanks a lot for pointing out Sono. I appreciate that. It did actually hit my Hive-Day scanner, but I some reason I missed it. Well, here's one that if you went bullish on this one, you're sorry right now because that's halted going down. So, pretty massive move on EJH. So this one is just slowly grinding higher. Oh, look at Amazon. It was a big old gap down today. I wonder what happened there. Tesla wants to go up. Does it now? Oh, Tesla. Then do it. Oh, Tesla gap down too. Wow. So yeah, maybe there's a gap fill there. Definitely in a bullish market on the larger markets. So SPY broke out of its 1 minute equilibrium, broke bullish. I always call this a football because it looks like a football to me if you could draw curved lines. See those a lot. I think some people call them a diamond pattern. Well, if you're still long Tesla, then you're probably making money on it, huh? Tesla hasn't broken its high of day yet. SPY has broken it. QQQ has broken. Microsoft has broken it. Microsoft's on fire, it looks like. MSFT. Apple broke it. Look at Microsoft. Man. I don't trade stocks that expensive, but wow. Well, I think Microsoft is at all-time highs also. On the monthly here, yeah. Moving on up, pulling the market up with it. Buying about 240 shares, or what's the price of Tesla now? Oh, I see. You're buying in the 240s. I gotcha. Good luck to you. Do you plan on swinging it? Is that what, do you swing trade or do you day trade? I suppose that's a loaded question too. You probably look at the technical analysis to tell you if you want to keep holding it or whatnot. If it breaks through 240, you're gonna buy it. Day trade. Oh, okay. I'm curious. I love hearing other people's strategies, and because I know we all have different strategies and stuff. So 240. Oh, what do you have? 1 minute inside bars? Well, kind of, not really. $240.27 up there. You got a resistance at 239.80. Of course, getting a little late in the day to be looking at the 1 minute now, but oh, what the heck? That's not the right button. Well, Andrew, I hope that there are plenty of other bulls that are going to buy Tesla with you, and it'll just shoot straight to the moon today. That'd be great. And you can retire early. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm talking nonsense. I'm just kind of goofing around here now because I'm not sure I'm going to trade anymore today. It's basically going to be a break-even one for me. I've got to go to work tonight, which means I have to go to bed here in a little bit. So our leading gapper sold off. Which one did I have here? We were watching M. That one's finding some support, but it broke its 15 minutes in hourly consolidation, so I'd be looking for a 5-minute downtrend. So any kind of bounce here on the 5-minute, I would just expect a lower high if it does get a bounce going. Yeah, I am in the States. I'm actually out in Washington State, out on the Pacific Northwest. Are you located out of the country, or are you in a different country, or? I know I've got some fans in the Philippines, and that's about all I know right now. In China. China, there's one lady in China. Oh, you're here too? You're in the States? Oh, whoa. Seriously? Oh man, that's where I went to school, actually. I'm a technician, and yeah, I went to school there at the BTC for a couple of years, about 10 years ago. And wow, that's crazy. Nice to talk to a local. Mm-hmm. 2012. No kidding. That's when I graduated. Is that when you graduated, or is that when you started going? That is really crazy. Of all the people I could have met, somebody who's went to the same school as me. I have a shirt at work that I made. It's a high-vis vest, and it says technician by night and day trader by day. And no time for sleep. I have basically 2 jobs. And that's good. You don't want to, if you don't have money, you don't want to try to start trading and just try to live off that, because oh boy, I tried that in the past, and that's it's hard to live off the money that you make trading until you become wildly successful. It's really hey, focus. I am focusing. Look, I'm focusing. Morning, Jamich, or evening. Jamich is actually one of my friends from the Philippines, actually. Mechanical engineering. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was a instrumentation, so nice. Well, I could sit here and talk all morning, but I'm thinking it's about time for me to get out of here. And but nice talking to you, Andrew, and also thanks again for calling out that. Oh, that was Dragonfire. Thanks, Dragonfire, for calling out Sono. That was my only moneymaker today, because I lost on the other 2 we were watching. And Parabolic, thanks for joining me today. And Jamich, of course, Jamich. Silly, thank you. Don't use the phone. Yeah, well, I like to text and trade. No law against that, right? Not yet. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning, and hopefully we'll see some better price action. Looks like SPY is starting to pull back a little bit. Andrew, good luck with your trade on Tesla. If you get into it, I hope you make lots of money. And Jamich and everybody else, we'll see you later. Bye.